Okay, so it's 8:10. I just got back from a Christmas gathering-ish thing. We got the stream live just in time to peep the new weekly, and here it is. Not gonna go over everything in detail, just kind of some combos I think stand out in my mind. Uh, there is, or almost like a trick to not follow. But first, let me put on this episode's atypical Christmas remix, however you wish to label it to be. Okay. Now you know what this is. It's Feliz Navidad, but there's a bit of a twist. That being said, um, there is spawn team stuff. There's only lemon armor, which isn't a lot, so like there's a good chance that spawn teams can have some efficacy. But musk, ox, anteater, whale, fly, mushrooms. Maybe you put a tiger behind a fly and get double spawn something like a whale, a blobfish to then spit out a level. Like there's some stuff there. It's not crazy though. Elephant Triceratops is a combo, but I kind of feel like it's not good to go for because there's not really anything else for the elephant to work with. So you have to get the Triceratops for that to work. I think a secret cool thing to pull off would be Egyptian Vulture plus Lionfish. You just get a knockout and then get a Lionfish trigger that then maybe gets a knockout. That would be sick. That would be kind of sweet. So I'm hoping to do that. Otherwise, there's some solo scalers. We have llamas and things of that nature, jellyfish, ostrich, etc. I do think this is a week where you can use a fox. And the reason I say that is because there's no pills, so that's already good. But then in addition to that, there is some amount of scaling foods later. Warmish fries. Okay, cold fries aren't great. Warmish fries can be good unless it's like warmish because it's soggy and not warmish because it's good or something. Yeah, you know, there's a difference. A crisp warmish fry I'll take, but the other order of operations not so much. Okay. That being said, kind of hate this, so I'm gonna do this. I should have waited to see which one it hit, but instead I just got it right anyway, so that's great for me. For regular scaling, there's owl, kind of, manatee, kind of. Paradise bird is probably the main target, and then there is axolotl, but that kind of takes a lot of money to do that. So maybe you need a swan or something like that to really pull that off. Speaking of, I'm interested in a potential jellyfish hedge of sorts. We're at full health. We're gonna have full health. Well, I guess that's not true. We're on round 3. Do I want to do a cookie? I don't know. Am I gonna be greedy? It looks like it. Okay, well that means I'm probably selling this otter to get a 1.5 jelly. So there's that. There is toad for weakness, but there's like no sniping until you get to like a snake, I think. Maybe there's a sneaky snipe in there that I just didn't notice as I was glancing over it, but okay, so we gotta change the order. We're gonna go like this. I think I'm gonna save the level because, all right, well, I gotta take a level. So I guess I take this level because it means it's gonna give more buffs. And the toad is good. I'm actually gonna sell the ant instead. I think I want the money from the swan. And I'm gonna go, I'm gonna stock up. I'm gonna stock up. We really want to get a jellyfish before we do this beaver. Okay, the song has finished. Commence normal winter video game music, etc. playlist. Okay. We lost. It's a sad day. That's okay though. It's okay. It's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. We want good vibes and such, as the kids say. Kind of thinking I'm gonna get rid of this, but maybe we just get rid of the puppy first. Buy this for more slots. Roll for a jellyfish. Roll for a jellyfish. Roll for a jellyfish. Oh, we needed it there. Summon one level 3 ant. I mean, that's probably better than the pill bug. It also means we get one more roll, I suppose, for a jellyfish. We get 2 more rolls for a jellyfish. I'm sad. I'm officially sad. That probably is not worth it at all, by the way, but I'm gonna take a risk here. Okay, well that's not great news. Although hitting that is not the worst, but you have a gigantic frilled dragon. All right, never mind, I take it back. Okay. Well, here's what we've done this week on the stream. We've done, I guess I'd do this. Yeah, okay, all right. We've done Unity Game Jam stuff. We've tried out the F-Zero winter update, I guess you would call it. And I'm not getting a level 2 jellyfish. We're not getting a level 2 jellyfish, huh? That's not a good matchup. Well, it could be worse, but it is a little bit annoying. Okay, hold on, this triple. Alright, we're back, but 3 health is not where I want to be with 2 wins. Okay, we waited. It might be too long, but here we go anyway. Okay, time for this to leave for sure. Would have rather you hit the jellyfish, probably. I think Fox is fine. I think Egyptian Vulture is good. I think this can work well. I think given what we have, we should take the crane for the jellyfish. I might wait on this. I don't know what to do about you. I think this is probably not going to stick around. But I know you want the Whale Lord to go down, but I don't think it's going to happen. I also don't think I'm going to use money for the crow. Anywho, here's something that happened that I have not told Chad at all yet, which was pretty, it was pretty interesting. I'll tell you that much. It was pretty interesting. Oh, your toad went after. That's cheating. Okay. I went on a run yesterday, and it was a surprise because I saw 4 deer. I was coming up around the track, past the stands. I heard a rustle. I thought maybe it's a turkey or something. I've seen turkeys in this area. I look left, 4 to 5 deer out of nowhere. I've never even seen deer in this area. They'd run off into the woods. It's like, there's really not much else to say about the story. It was just cool. Because a day before Christmas Eve, it was just cool. I don't know what to tell you. This combo is good, but it's like, what am I keeping this guy for if I'm not doing that? Blobfish? Does that actually help anything? Like, I get the, like, blobfish because XP to, like, level jellyfish type thing makes sense, but I'm trying to think how that works with what we got here. I guess in a sense, if you put blobfish ahead of anteater, then it does a level, which then is good for the jellyfish. I think that's what we're gonna do, which I know, sad for the lovers of the, of the whale in chat. Do I take this early? I think I wait, which is greedy. It's definitely greedy. I could do this to level you, but I think I'm still gonna do it this way. Call Matt? Was it Matt? Who's Matt? Am I missing some joke here? I think I'm missing a joke. I feel like this is a good run here. I think we're doing fine. Okay. Jellyfish is gonna carry. What else has been going on this week? Well, there we go. There we go. This is what we want in here. I guess you do this so that the first hit is less likely to kill. And then there's the do we keep the swan for gold or not type thing. I guess we're not doing this, because if you do this, you want to do this plus lionfish. I guess we're not going to get in there. Oh, the hunter friend? Yeah, that was the other week for the YouTube folk. We did a video, or we did a stream rather, where we had a guided hunt of hunting Rudolph in the Hunter Classic, which was a fine time. This hippo I think is not gonna be, like, if the hippo order was different, we could be in trouble, but I think given the order that we got, we're gonna be okay. There's your double whale. I do think we probably should get rid of this anteater at some point. It's just kind of a matter of when. I guess get rid of one of these two. I do like money, which is a greedy thing here, but what we can do is level this guy. Boom. Then we can get a lionfish, because lionfish are just kind of always a good unit. And then we chill. We chill, I think. I think we chill, we look for chocolate, we look for duplicates. Do this first because a stew is a little bit better. I think this might be our squad. This might be our lock-in. Today when I ran, I saw a dude. Would you stinky sock me? Oh, the lemon saved it. Oh, but this hippo's gonna be a problem. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I high-fived a guy while I was running today, so that was kind of interesting, unexpected. No, nothing here to be seen. There's things that I would want. Obviously, we want levels, but okay. Mushroom does not work with lionfish, really, right? I mean, it would get one trigger, but that's not worth. This is more stats worth-wise than that. So we roll. We could lemon this eventually. We're just kind of locking in this team, really. Okay, the whale is certainly an interesting one. And now we take out the hippo? Yes. Okay, this is not over by any means. What else happened this week? Well, Trump got, like, DQ'd? Or whatever? I don't know the technical, like, there was something about him getting disqualified or something, from getting voted in. I don't my gamer terms are just definitely not correct. It's not DQ'd, but, like, that's all I can think of. It's just, not allowed to vote for them or something. I don't know. Sounded funny. He didn't show up to his pool. I think it's the opposite. I think he didn't show up to his pool last time, and then because of that, oh, that's bad news for us. How you got so much? Well, actually, you know, that thing went pretty hard to the paint. That crane with the cucumber added up. By the way, I haven't shown it off, but here's my getup for Christmas, and there are lights there, but it's like, because the light's on overhead, it looks a little glowy and you can't really tell, but I tried. I found them in a closet and I was like, okay, I'll try. I think I would rather level this before leveling the crane, so that's why I did that. And then we leveled the crane for another jellyfish buff. Yeah, these all make sense. I do wonder if the jellyfish should be in front now, but I think the lionfish in front is still good. The crane being a 1520 is kind of wild. To me, at least. Ooh. That's not great. That is not good news. Yep, we lose. That one hurts. That one hurts. That's definitely an order problem. But in my brain, it makes sense to do it the other way. I mean, because it feels like you weaken them up or something, maybe get rid of some armors, but maybe you just gotta run it like this. Now watch me lose because I have this order instead of the other order or whatever. Very, very classic. I think we're probably... Okay. Use this if I don't get anything, but I was thinking of something to put on the swan or the bird. This will be good next turn. Let's get a stew in there. And now we'll have some psychotic. If the lionfish was first, we would have won, but now we have the jellyfish in first, so we lose because of that reason type of thing. Wait a second, maybe not. Because melon armor? Never mind. I actually don't know if it would have changed that or not. It might have. It does seem like other people have also seems to be picking the crane a lot. So I'm apparently on the right path there. Level 3 lionfish does go rather wild with the damage there. So I'm looking forward to that. And let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. And that seems good. Oh, does that... Oh, nice. Okay, I was worried that the order of operations there, that the pineapples thing would happen afterwards. Or, sorry, the porcupines thing I thought would hit after the crane's melon, but it didn't, and that's good news for us. So that's great. And we're basically just looking for chocolates, and that's pretty much it. But I guess you'd rather do this. I guess you could say switch in a stingray, like nine wins to put in a stinky sock type of thing. It's a little bit all in, but it's a potential. Okay, I'll just do this straight up. And at this point, I'll put this on you as well, because you're pretty big. Level 2 stinky sock, if we get to 9 wins, would be quite a play. I might be willing to try that. It also gives the jellyfish buff. This looks good to me, but I also don't know what the puma's about to do. How did you just live? I don't understand what just happened. What just happened? Wait. I think I need to see that again. What just happened? Did they just... No. Go to the end. Okay, let me see that again. The puma. Friendly toy repeats, but there wasn't even a toy. They just had a bigger guy? Is that really all it was? These bounce, because the melon armor doesn't matter, and then the snake living at 1 was the disaster there. That's unfortunate. I would say that's some bad luck a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay, we can run it back. Run it back, it's fine, it's fine. It was a pretty good team, to be fair, but we'll run it back. We'll run it back. I guess technically we go like this. So the family gathering I went to was... It was technically extended family, but it was a smaller grouping. We lose this because 2 ants are cheating. So that was nice because I still am not like 100, like COVID cases on the rise and everything. I wasn't really feeling that great about doing that type of deal. So in the end, I think it's all right what I did going there. But I'm still like, I know some people basically treat as if it's all over, but the math says no to that. Anywho, those are 2 very big guys there. I did watch another movie this week while I was on the bike. And that movie was... Oh, I should have fused these and then had 2 ants instead. That movie was a kids movie, I suppose you could say. Which was the... I think... It's either Tintin's Adventure or The Adventure of Tintin. I forget the right phrasing there. But the reason for doing so... Because normally, the way I think about it is to not watch a kid's movie if I haven't seen it, because sort of in a theoretical sense, if I were to have kids, I'm probably going to end up seeing like every kid movie that exists, because that's kind of how that works. But I don't think that's really the case here necessarily. Oh. Because I don't think I would even remember to watch this movie, because I didn't even know it existed in the first place, which, I mean, apparently this movie came out in like 2007 or something. I don't know, somewhere in the, or maybe it was 2011, I have no idea, but I didn't even know it existed, so that was a bit of a surprise. And it was pretty good. It had really good animation. The transitions too. The transitions were crazy. Crazy good. I should have sold this. I should have bought this, sold this, then bought the beetle. That was a mistake. I guess I'm just jellyfishing again, huh? There was one really dope scene in the movie, which I may pull up at some point here. Oh, draw. Okay, I'll take a draw. I will show it to you if it comes to pass. I gotta do a level here, surely. Okay. All in? All in on the solo llama scale, I suppose. Might have been better to sell the beaver, because then there's the whole chance of getting the, this level. Anyway. Sell this because you're less likely to level it and more likely to level the Herculean beetle, etc. so forth. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Does mean our chances of winning are much lower, but here we are. An owl is a good run to do with a llama. That would make a lot of sense actually as well. Okay, I like the llama owl idea. I'm down for that. Wait, your guy's bigger. That's cheating? We lose? Damn. Okay. I guess... Yeah, I guess you, because you're supposed to just automatically get stuff. I guess I'm selling this again. For a 1 buff. That's something. Okay. I think we take this now for the buff. I know it's not ideal in terms of... Oh wait, it doesn't buff itself. Oh, I should have just saved it then. Whale doesn't do anything. You give more that than that. I mean, I suppose I could throw this on you. Maybe you could argue rolling's better. Just to get a better chance of the pill bug level. Okay, so we dodged the hippo run, but unfortunately, the llama needed like 1 more HP for that to be a potential win. So that's a little unfortunate. It's a little unfortunate. Okay. We do want levels. We did not get one. We could get rid of this to blobfish ahead of the llama, so then this levels and this gets a buff. I feel like that's too cute and not actually good. That's kind of how I feel about that one. You know what's also not good? Just like not buying anything at all. That's also not a great strategy. So, anyway, chat. A toad, huh? Oh, the toad does that on death even? I didn't know that. That's a lot better than I thought. This team isn't though. We're on 1 HP. I think it's time. Time for what? Time for me to show you the Tintin thing. Because it's fitting. We're on 1 HP. Just keep that in mind. This scene is unnecessarily badass. If you thought this scene was representative in the entire movie, everyone on the planet would watch it.
Bad news, Captain. We've only got one bullet.
What's the good news?
We've got one bullet.
Dude, are you serious? Captain, we've got bad news. We've got one bullet. Like, that's great. That's the most insanely badass thing I've ever seen.
Bad news, Captain. We've only got one bullet.
What's the good news?
We've got one bullet.
Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It's so badass. Fake reality? No, it looks good. It looks good. You may think it may look a little weird at first, but it's very well done. Ooh, good level. Also, we should just do this immediately to get the llama leveled so it gives itself more stats. And then it buffs the jellyfish. Okay. Egyptian vulture doesn't make sense. We're gonna get rid of the pillbug next turn, but we'll leave it there for now. So maybe crane, maybe the turtle. I'll keep the crane for now, I suppose. Not your cup of tea. The visual, yeah, I don't blame someone for not necessarily loving how the visual looks, but it's very well done. And that scene in general, dude, that's so, we got one bullet, like, so unnecessary. So unnecessary, but at the same time, kind of have to appreciate that one. I actually think you want to level the owl first before you do the others. I guess I'm gonna do this again. We're probably not leveling the llama. Lemon for the jellyfish next turn. Would like an owl level. The other reason that the jellyfish is a little awkward here and why we want to make it have stats is because we're not going to get as much levels because we only have 4 units. Oh, that's... See, this is the combo I wanted. But our llama's big enough. Why does the gun look so realistic? Why are they showing guns in the kids movie? Well, that was the thing about this movie, actually, is that, like, despite being animated, and so in that sense, you're like, it's a kids movie. And there were some kind of, I don't know if goofy's quite the right word, but there was some moments that were, I mean, I guess, no, we level the owl first, so that we get the jellyfish buff. Yeah. Alternatively, that's interesting. I think we're probably gonna keep it like this, though, for a bit. Is that the movie surprisingly had a lot of kind of serious stuff to it. I mean, there was the gun and guns in general, and like definitely not, there wasn't blood, but there was like some pretty overt kind of like someone is obviously dying here right now type of thing. And in that sense, it was pretty serious. There was also a theme of, or not a theme, but there was like a whole alcoholism part to the movie, which may surprise you. I certainly wasn't expecting that either, but it was there. I think we are supposed to take this first. We're at 4 wins. I think we need the flashlight. I have gold. Ooh, this is a fun unit too, but I think we gotta keep it like this. We'll probably lemon the llama. But yeah, there was some serious stuff in that movie, but there was also like, you know, some goofy stuff too, because that's just kind of what it is. That said, we're doing all right. I don't know, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good time. I enjoyed myself. Feels weird because I feel like leveling the crane is better, but there is something to be said about getting this solo thing going and getting another buff there. A nutter. What am I doing? Okay. I don't know, it was a good time. That moment, I just wasn't, you're like, that's not like at the beginning of the movie, that's kind of like in a bit of a middle-ish random point. So you're not expecting that to happen, as far as just the we've got one bullet like out of nowhere. Tintin was kind of badass though, huh? He was a pretty badass guy in various parts of the movie, to be honest. We will take that. I mean, I guess I could do this to have a chocolate next turn. I think we would put it next on the owl just to get more mouse level 3 mouse stuff. There's also something to be said about this. I don't actually know what is a. I think the. I mean, on one hand, I'm just not even gonna think about it. You know what? I'm just not gonna think about it. I think technically the Paradise Bird gives more stats, but you also get more money because you get to sell the mouse, so there's something to be said about that. Feeling good about this one though. This person was hoping to get a couple draws, get that ostrich big, and then get going. But my bad. Sorry, bro. I think now it's time to Stinky Sock a little bit here. Guy's getting big. Throw this on you. Throw this on, well, freeze, I guess. I don't know what I would be looking for necessarily. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better than buying the owl. Bro, check NORAD. It's almost time for bed. What is NORAD? That's some mobile user autocorrect or something. A lot of health, but not a lot to use with it, so not a lot of attack to go with it. Santa tracking. There was, I didn't know this was a thing, but while I was at the holiday gathering, there's some young kids there, and one of them, there was like a group of them that came up to one of the their parents, and I don't know what exactly had the conversation went, but eventually, like, I picked up, because, you know, there's like lots of noise. The dad, oh, wait, we live. I lived. Uh-oh, wait a second. This snake is gonna be a problem. I think we lose. Unless the snake shoots the owl? Wait a second, we still lose. Damn. Anyway, it was that it was something on the phone to do a voicemail from Santa. Or like you call Santa, but he's busy and you leave a voicemail of what you want for Christmas or whatever. I just thought that was kind of interesting. So 2 okay runs, right? They didn't get there, but they were certainly went the distance. You did get to see that spawn teams can work. I think both the teams, well, the team that ended the first run was not a spawn team per se, but Snake does seem like it can do work, but you kind of need something else along that to have like a semi-big guy. Like that guy had a 50-50 jellyfish in front. So you need like one big guy and then some spawning stuff if you want to do that. Because most teams I think are going to have one big unit, and then after that it's like to be determined. So if you go Snake, then you're going to have some spawners. If you go Elephant, Triceratops or something, like, or you just go more big guys, or a crane. So unfortunately didn't get there, but that's okay. We'll do one more run here before we head off for Christmas Eve sleep.